We are back with another Reddit video. This is the first Reddit video after WrestleMania, and I'm excited to see these posts. And also, we have hit 150,000 members on the Reddit. That's insane. Guys, thank you so much. When we started this Reddit 4 years ago, I didn't think we'd get here. I'll be so honest. So this is insane. Thank you guys so much. Let's get into the Reddit. Steve Austin rejected $1 million offer to dress as the Prime bottle. I'm so glad Steve rejected that. Thank you. Thank you. Look, there's nothing wrong with the Prime bottle. When KSI is in it or, you know, Speed's in it, that's fine. Stone Cold Steve Austin in a Prime bottle? No, that's not gonna work. I don't want to see Stone Cold Steve Austin in a Prime bottle. He made the right choice. $1 million, that's, you know, that's crazy to turn down, but Stone Cold don't need $1 million. Well, maybe he might after what happened at WrestleMania. Booker, what the hell?
Gear, and who's she pointing at? She just pointed at Booker.
Here we go.
Bro, before I even get to it, I haven't seen this clip. I already know Booker about to act a fool, bro.
She's pointing at Booker.
Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Booker. Booker.
Stephanie right there.
Well, I just want to know what the conversation is like when he goes home. He's just walking in. Charmel's like, hey, how was work? He's like, Sorry. Booker is insane. Bro ain't beating the Gunnar T allegations with this one. He's never beaten those allegations. Never. Seth Rollins' glasses are tripping me out. As we see through the bullshit. No, I love the glasses. This is fire. He's the drip god. Come on. Who here thinks that Cody deserved better? I think the right person won at WrestleMania. You know, John Cena definitely deserved to win 17. Glad the record has been broken. However, I do think Cody deserves better in terms of how he lost the match. I genuinely thought that match had 10 more minutes. So when Cody got hit in the face with the title and the bell rang, I was extremely thrown off. I don't think the person who ended Roman Reigns' title reign should lose their title reign how he did. And they made Cody look stupid by not wanting to hit John with the title, but he literally killed Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble. And he got his ass whooped by all three of them at Elimination Chamber. Cody, you telling me you don't want to get your lick back? Hit him. Hit him. Cena winning was a correct decision, but the match was horribly choreographed. John is a little older, so I expected the match to go slower. I'm okay with a slower match in the main event of WrestleMania when I'm thinking I got 15 minutes left. You know what I mean? Like, so I was really enjoying the match, but then that was it. I was like, it was a little underwhelming, just a little bit. But no matter what, Cody is going to get that WWE Championship back. I actually think he's going to be the one to end John Cena's reign. I don't think it's a hard prediction, but he should. He should. Rhea Ripley, yeet. Yeah, shout out Rhea. Yeah. Nah, Rhea's sick. That was cool. She didn't even have to do all that. Rhea's the best. She looks ready for a nap. Oh, yeah. That triple threat match was awesome, man. I can see why she was ready for a nap. That was not a yeet. It was a yeet. Yeah, for real. Lowercase yeet indeed. Did you expect Io to retain her title at WrestleMania? Yeah, I definitely did. I wasn't like extremely confident because you never know what could happen in triple threat, but I did have my predictions be Io Sky walking out with the title. It's just like, how can you not, man? The reign just started, and Io Sky, I don't care what anybody says, is the best wrestler in WWE right now. The right choice was made. What is next for Cody? Honestly, I don't know what's next immediately. Like, I genuinely do not have a clue. I think he'll eventually win the WWE title back from John Cena, but I couldn't even begin to tell you who his next feud is. I could see Cody having a feud with Mello, but it seems like Mello's doing a thing with The Miz at the moment. Cody and Drew. You know what? That's gonna be my prediction. Cody versus Drew McIntyre. They teased it a little a couple of months ago, so that's what I'm sticking with. I could see Damian Priest as well because they did a little tease, but I think I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre. Anyone else notice this as well? Paul, what were you doing? Paul, you already hit him. What are you doing? Bro, Paul. Paul was trying to find the tribal chief. Is Seth Rollins the new Mr. WrestleMania? Personally, I feel no one will ever touch Shawn Michaels, but I feel Seth Rollins puts on bangers with almost everyone and has created moment after moment at the biggest show in the company. I mean, it's definitely hard to argue, right? Like, Seth Rollins does have an amazing track record of his, like, you know, singles career at WrestleMania, especially this match. This match was really good, but I feel like WWE does trust Seth Rollins heavy when it comes to WrestleMania matches. I will say, especially after WrestleMania 41, I'm so glad that Seth got the win in the main event of WrestleMania, because I did not think he was going to win at all. I thought he was taking the pin. You could go watch the Vibe Guys podcast. I thought he was taking the pin just because of how they would normally treat Seth Rollins in a match with like CM Punk and Roman Reigns. But I'm glad I was wrong, because Seth Rollins definitely deserved that. But either way, is Seth the new Mr. WrestleMania? I don't know. That would take some time to really think about, but he's definitely in the conversation. Triple H, we need this. Just hear me out. Cena enters Money in the Bank. He wins to prevent anyone from cashing in on him as part of his plan to ruin wrestling. You ever see that SpongeBob meme where he has the book in his hand? He's like, I love it and I hate it. That's where I'm at right now. Because, man, to ruin wrestling, that's a fire gimmick. But also, let's not waste Money in the Bank. You know, I lean more towards not liking it. But I see where your head's at. Yep. Speed started John Cena's heel turn.
Where's he at?
John Cena.
He's in here? Where's he at? Where's he at?
Who?
John Cena. John Cena, where's he at?
I have no idea. I haven't seen him.
Bro, what is he? Where is he at? John!
That guy's like, please get out of my
Where's John
face.
Cena at? Where's he at? Peter, not.
John crashed out right there. How could WWE ruin this match? I think they could ruin this match by having it be slow. I think this match will be ruined because of how slow it's gonna be. But I would love to be proven wrong, because no matter what, you tell me John Cena versus Randy Orton for the WWE title, and it's probably gonna be the last time, I'm locked the fuck in. I don't care. I don't care. Even me saying that the match is most likely gonna be slow, I'm still excited. I don't care. So I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's a fast-paced match, or a little faster than what I'm expecting it to be. Travis Scott. They can only ruin it if it's Travis Scott without The Rock. I'm cool with Travis Scott being in WWE. He cares about it. Like, you know, he's taking bumps. Apparently he's training. I got no problem with Travis Scott, but it just doesn't make sense if it's just Travis Scott. The Rock has to be with him. Travis Scott is the referee? I won't lie. I'd eat that up. I'm always down with the special guest ref match. Always. Dude, Pat McAfee is going to be facing Gunther at Backlash. I can't believe this. I'm not going to lie. I'm here for it. I'm excited to see another Pat McAfee match. I've enjoyed his last couple ones. And Gunther is going to absolutely destroy him. So, and I mean that in the best way to Pat McAfee. This is going to be a great match. I'm excited. I'm excited. Name this move. Oh, pop-up cutter. I don't know. Either way, that was fire. Oh my God, that's beautiful. That's so nice. What's next for Chelsea Green? Win it back, God damn it. Nah, give her the women's title. Give her Miss Money in the Bank. I don't care. Give Chelsea Green whatever she wants. She's one of the best characters in WWE right now. Yeah, Miss Money in the Bank for sure. Definitely Money in the Bank. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Becky Lynch has just saved the women's Intercontinental picture. Hot take, I don't think she did save it. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Lyra versus Becky for the IC title is going to be good. Could even be match of the night at Backlash. Maybe. I want to see what the rest of the card looks like, but I have high hopes for this match. However, to say that Becky is saving it, I don't know. I already think the women's Intercontinental picture has been pretty strong. Like, will Becky add more prestige to it? Sure. I'm sure she's even winning the title, but to say she's saving it, I think is a little bit of a reach. Which return were you most excited about? Definitely Aleister Black. I love Rusev and I like the way he returned. His video package on Raw was really good too. The Redeemer gimmick is still here, so I'm very excited about that. But I just like Aleister Black's like presentation and his moveset more. So I'm just more excited for an Aleister Black WWE run again. We all know Nick Nemeth, aka Dolph Ziggler, is the best selling wrestling of the year. Okay. Man, this was one of my favorite RKOs, man. What a catch. What a cutter. Oh my God, just beautiful. Dolph Ziggler just knows how to sell, man. Oh my God, he sold that like death. How do you, bro, like, I want to know how you master the art of selling, because Dolph has mastered it. I want to know, is it like you take the bump and you let your body do what it does? Do you think about how you're going to sell it beforehand? There's so much I want to ask Dolph Ziggler. Oh my God, that one, he just had to let his body do whatever. Just brace for impact. Dude, he's so good. It makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. What was the better reign? This version of Seth Rollins or this version of Seth Rollins? Honestly, this was the better reign. I don't know if that may be my nostalgia kicking in, but I did enjoy this reign a lot more. Tell me your top picks for the future. In 2008 through 2014, we kind of had John Cena and Randy Orton. 2016 to the present day, it's kind of like Roman and Seth. The future, definitely Braun Breaker. I think that's almost solidified. But let me tell you about future star in this business, Dominic Mysterio. This is gonna be an insane comparison, but I really need you to hear me out. Dominic Mysterio could very well be the next Randy Orton. And what I mean by that is someone who is literally born into this business, right? Dominic Mysterio is a sponge, man. If you would have said to me back when he was teaming with Ray that Dom would be one of the most hated heels in the business, man, I wouldn't have believed you. Plus, being one of the most hated heels in the business, but also getting one of the biggest reactions at WrestleMania 41, I would not have believed you. I saw this video of all these successful WWE legends and even just current superstars who have had a lot of success within WWE talk and praise Dominic Mysterio, man. Like, Dominic, he's got it, bro. He's got it. Dom could be as big as Randy Orton when it's all said and done. I'm not saying he's the next Randy Orton in terms of, you know, what they've done, but you know what I mean. Just someone born into the business. Should this happen? Absolutely. They've been teasing it for a while. I think it is going to happen. And I would even go as far to say that Sami Zayn is going to win the 2026 Royal Rumble, and Sami Zayn is going to face Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 42. I'm putting an early prediction in right now. LA Knight Cook Drew.
I want to fight the baddest champion in the yard. Jacob, I want to fight you.
Blah, 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 blah. Can somebody wake me up when this mush mouth is done?
Mush mouth.
Always with the jokes, ain't it? Always with the jokes. The only joke around here was your last U.S. title run.
Damn.
I would say your last title run was a joke, but I can't remember it.
Yo. All right. Yeah. I dig it. Yeah, I dig it. Does anybody else love this babyface Jacob Fatu? Is he a babyface? I'm genuinely asking. I don't like. He still seems like a heel, but like obviously we all love Jacob Fatu. So maybe he's just a tweener. But I like that though. I like that WWE is starting to blur the lines a little bit between like heel and babyface, because people are just more complex than that, you know? I think the way they were handling Braun a few months ago, it did seem a little more like they weren't sure where they wanted to put him. But at the same time, that makes me more interested in him as a character, because he's unpredictable. I don't know if he's feeling like he wants to shake your hand one night or spear the shit out of you. And same goes for Jacob Fatu. He's a person. There's gonna be times where he respects the person he's in the ring with and he doesn't want to attack him, but then there's other times he's gonna whoop the shit out of you. So I kind of like that WWE is doing it more often. You get what I mean? I like it. Which of these men deserves a singles title push? Rey Fenix, CM Punk, Jimmy Uso, Carmelo Hayes, Karrion Kross, Aleister Black, Rusev, Carlito, or Penta? There's a lot of great names in here, but If there's anyone that does deserve a singles title push, it's CM Punk. It's coming. It's only a matter of time. I do not doubt it at all. But anybody on this list, it's CM Punk. Thoughts on sponsors in the ring? When they first started talking about the Prime bottle, the first one that they originally showed, I was nervous because it was like a big ass Prime bottle with a bunch of colors and stuff. This, I don't mind. This is fine. This, however, is a little overkill. I won't lie. But also, in saying that, I watch the matches for the matches. I'm not looking at the mat necessarily. So it doesn't really bother me. I do see why Vince was so hesitant about putting sponsors on the mat, though. I get it. I get it. This is a perfect way to describe it. Don't mind them, but I definitely prefer the mat that has no sponsors. Exactly. Upvote. Penta the smooth operator. No, I love Penta, bro. He just be emote spamming. He don't give a shit. Like the walk, Seto, Vienna, that dude, he just emote spams, and I love it. Put him in Fortnite. What wrestler has the better Jordan 1? Yo, this Tiffany Stratton pink one, this is kind of nice. Okay, this main event Jay is nice. Okay. All gas, no brakes. That's tough. That's tough. The CM Punk one is a little busy, but I really love the color scheme. That one's really good. No. just no. I can get behind that. I like the burn it downs. I think I would have liked it more if the Nike check was white, but it is a nice shoe though. I'm not gonna lie, I think Tiffany has the best one. I really think Tiffany has the best one. Who here misses the OG Judgment Day? This version of the Judgment Day was so good, man. Look, bro, they were strapped with everything. They even had the NXT North American title on Raw, bro. This version of the Judgment Day is top tier, bro. That's not even OG Judgment Day. It's the best version, though. Listen, I get it. Edge, Rhea, Damien, or just Edge, Rhea, however you want to shape that. Sure, that was OG, but this is the actual OG. If we're being honest, this is OG Judgment Day. The best the Judgment Day has ever been was when it was these four. This is OG Judgment Day. Motor City Machine Guns need to go to Raw to elevate the tag team division there. This is what needs to happen. We need to treat the tag team division with more respect all around. We have so many great teams who can go and deliver some great stories, but it just seems like Triple H doesn't give it that much of a fuck about the tag division at the moment. Maybe it's not Triple H. Maybe it's more than I know. Maybe it's TKO. I don't know. But tag team wrestling is amazing, and I wish it would be showcased more. I don't get why we had... Now, I say this with love and respect because I love the New Day, and I'm so glad that they are champions once again. What I will say is I don't understand why we had a normal tag match at WrestleMania and not the ladder match that we got on SmackDown, because that was a way better match. Just saying. It was a way better match. So WWE, we need to lock in on this tag division for real. How would you guys feel if Becky beat Lyra for the IC title? I would personally be conflicted because I'm a big Lyra fan and I want her to retain, but Becky could elevate its prestige. You said it perfectly, man. I think Lyra's doing great. I think she's like getting even more over with the crowd each time she shows up. She has consistent great matches, but I do feel like Becky could elevate the prestige of the women's Intercontinental title. You know, you have someone like Becky Lynch holding it, absolutely is going to elevate it. However, I just don't know if it's needed at the moment. I like what Lyra's doing. I would just be upset if like Becky just beat her, she's a new champion, and then we just move on to Becky versus Bayley, because I think Lyra deserves a little bit more than that. Seth Rollins wanted all the smoke at the NFL draft.
For some highly entertaining...
Yo, he ain't playing my boy's music? Hit his music!
Green Bay, Wisconsin!
This man is working the crowd. This boy thinking on Monday Night Raw right now.
I know y'all mad because championship gold looks good on the blue and orange.
The evil laugh too.
The best quarterback in the NFC North, Caleb Williams, is undefeated at Lambeau Field.
Dude, Seth is killing me, bro. He's in full gimmick.
The greatest franchise in the NFL, the Chicago
He's getting booed out the building. I love it.
Trapillo tackle from Boston College. Let's burn it down and bear down, Chicago.
See, nah, that would have play his music. That was awesome. What's next for Ray? If we're being honest, there's really like nothing next for Ray. I think for the rest of his career, he's just gonna have great matches, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Rey Mysterio is already, first of all, he's already a Hall of Famer, and he's already one of the greatest of all time, arguably the greatest of all time, depending on who you ask, right? So I think he's just gonna have great matches for the rest of his career. If I was fantasy booking, I would love to see one last like world title run. I don't care if it's the WWE title or the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't care. I just kind of want to see Ray go out with one last like good run. Actually, I don't even care if it's a world title. I just want to see him have a good championship reign before he's out. I don't care if it's the US title, IC title, or a world title. I don't care. I just want to see Ray hold something. Since both reigns are officially over now, whose reign as world champion was better, or rather more enjoyable? Let me actually think about this, because comparing Gunther's like IC title reign to the world title reign that he had, the IC title reign was way better. I don't know. I feel like both reigns weren't like so far apart that one is way better than the other. I think I enjoyed Damien's matches more as the world heavyweight champion, but I enjoyed Gunther's promos and stories more. I'm gonna go with Gunther. I think Gunther had a more enjoyable reign. I would have to say Gunther, but it's not by much, honestly. I enjoyed Gunther's chase of the title, but in terms of the actual reign, I gotta give it to Priest. The tension he had with Finn and JD helped make it a bit more compelling. That's true. That's actually very true. Damian Priest's reign was more enjoyable. I feel like Gunther was not that good. I'm happy to see that it's not as decisive as I thought the comments were gonna be. You know what it is, if Gunther didn't have the story he just had with Jay towards the end, like where he attacked like Jimmy and stuff, that if that didn't happen, my answer would have been Damian Priest, I think. But all in all, that's where we'll leave it. I side a little bit more with Gunther, just a little bit. All right, guys, that is going to do it for the Reddit this week. If you guys want to watch any more Reddit videos, you can click right there. I'll see you guys next time. Deuces.